Okay, okay. I welcome. Thank you for joining in with us, guys. We are going to learn, okay, how to trade like banks, okay, using the smart money. Okay. So let's start. I think we should start. Other people joining in. Okay. Okay. Other people joining in. Such that we purely use it. We are going to use like 30 minutes explaining, and then the rest of the time, 10 minutes, for you people to ask me questions, and then I hope you okay understand the way things. Okay, just 1 minute. We are starting. Let's start in 1 minute. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. We are starting off. Okay. We get somewhere to sit, and then we start off. Okay. We start off in 1 minute. Okay, if guys you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. You can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Wonderful. Then I can hear me. You can even now see me. Okay, okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, trading is fun if you know what trading is all about. Okay, but if you don't know what trading is all about, then you can be frustrated. Now, this thing of smart money makes everything simple. You get it? And I'm going to explain it in the simplest way that I know, such that you can view the charts like the way the bank guys are viewing it. Because why do we want to view charts viewing it? Is because with big sums of money, they are the ones which control this Bitcoin. If they say let Bitcoin go down, you can't object it. Bitcoin will go down. If they say let Bitcoin go up, you can't resist it. Bitcoin will go up. You get it? Now you need to what? To know what they are doing, and then you also follow through, and then you make money. Are you getting me? So I'm going to introduce to you a very simple concept. That is simple concept is called smart money, and that smart money you're going to see it on. You're going to see it on. You're going to see it on what? On the chart. Let me open my chart and then I show you what I'm talking about. Like everyone knows here that you are using trading view to do market analysis. You can't analyze the market. Okay. You guys can hear me now? Come on, can you hear me now? Okay, can you hear me? I was making some awkward noise, so I had to leave. Mm, okay. If you can hear me, give me thumbs up, and then we continue. You can hear me? Give me thumbs up. Okay, wonderful. Fazila, you're raising your hand. You have a question? If you have a question, ask me before you continue. If you don't have, you can lower down your hand and then you continue. I think Fazila has no question. Okay. Okay, let's now continue. The smart money I'm talking about, the smart money concept I'm talking about is this one.
This is trading view. Okay, the trading view, Lord. Here is trading view. Okay. Now this trading view. Get it? You go to your what? You go to your indicators. Where do we get the indicators? We get the indicators here, down here. Okay, indicators. I think this, and then I go to indicators. I look for an indicator. I look for an indicator. I look for an indicator. Indicator. Technical indicator. Then I look for an indicator called smart money. Smart money. I see. Smart money, there are very many, but choose that from Lax Algo. Now, once you choose that from Lax Algo, you highlight it and will come on your chart. That is the indicator. Okay. Now, this indicator, why I love it so much, it is because it will prevent you from making mistakes. I think someone is their microphone is on. Kindly let us all mute. I think it's Mr. C. See, your microphone is on, sir. Kindly mute. Mute. Touch that. Kindly mute. You know how to mute, sir? See. Your microphone is on. I'll ask kindly mute such that we avoid that noise. Can't mute. Okay, let us just bear with it. So can you mute? We are getting the back of it. Okay, can't. I think you can't mute. And is very, very, very attentive. Oh, let me just show him. Oh, yeah, he has mute. Wow, thank you so much. Okay, now we are. Let's proceed. Now, this indicator will show you one. The first thing you have to see. Okay, let me tell you guys. If you open your charts, okay, the first thing you have to see is the trend. And I'll always remind you about the trend. Okay, I will always remind you about the trend. Let me get my whiteboard such that I can let me get my whiteboard. Where is my whiteboard? Where is my whiteboard is here. Now I want to teach you about the what? The trend. Okay. There are three trends. You can either be in uptrend. Can either be in what? In uptrend. We are going to spend just 1 minute here. Uptrend, we are going up. I think the market is doing those things, making higher highs and higher lows. Yes, how are you? Higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. If the market is doing that, wonderful. That's the trend. Trade here. How do I know? Okay, because we may not come back here. How do I know that we are in an uptrend? What will my indicator show me? The indicator will be showing you bullish green break of structures. If you're seeing this, I saying guys, let me show you. We know that we are in an uptrend if the indicator is printing green break of structures. That's one. BOS, green break of structures, green break of structures, green break of structures. Are you seeing that? BOS, you know that is an uptrend. The market is going up. How about downtrend? Downtrend, you will see red break of structures. Red break of structure. Red, what are those? I think this red. I think BOS in red. BOS in red. BOS in red. BOS in red. You know that the market is going down. Where should we trade? Okay. Which market should we trade? Which market should we trade? put on my camera, you look in my eyes, and I tell you, don't trade when you're seeing that we are breaking structures in red. You get it? Red BOS is an indication that the market is going down. Don't trade, because if you trade that kind of market, the market will put you in much floating loss. And one, it will take you a long time to go out of that floating loss. Yet we have the bills to pay every day. We want to enter trades, we go out of them, we wait for the another trade, we go out of them, and then we make money daily. That's what I want. So these trainings, if you can be in these trainings, I want to train you in the way that we enter into the market, get out of it, then again enter another one, get out of the trade, and then at least you make a consistent amount of income every day. You get it? Because you have daily problems. We don't have monthly problems, we have daily problems. So this way, I want to show you that the banks, are you seeing it? Let me use this one. Let me use this one. Now the banks are saying, okay, banks, if the market is doing this, I think, painting those. Let me first remove these ones. Let's go back to the region. Okay, like you see this. Okay, the market is doing that. Now I think this. There is a blue green break of structure. Wow. Green break of structures. The market is painting out. Your indicator is showing you this. Look for this, guys. This is green light. This is what? Green light. Trade in this kind of market. Even if you make a mistake, okay, in this kind of market, you go out. Okay. Now, now, the red. If the market is doing this, see, market is doing this, coming up, so a little bit going down, coming here, this one. Now our smart money indicator will be showing you this. Yes, BOS in red. Okay, BOS in red. BOS in red. If the market is showing you red BOS, breaking structures in red, don't trade. Why? Now the smart money guys, the banks, okay, have dictated to push this coin down, and they have put in big amounts of billions of dollars, and they are forcing this coin to go down. And for you want to trade against their will, okay, what they will do, they will use your money to fill their position, and then you will have the coin which will continue going down in value, and then you wait for maybe weeks or months until you get out. That's not what we want. We want to trade alongside them, and then so Fred, what should we avoid? Avoid. This kind of market. Let me put on my camera, and you see my eyes telling you this. To what to avoid is avoid trading a downtrending market. Why? Banks are putting in a lot of money to push the market down. Now you have very little money to dictate it going up. But if you finally see that the banks have decided to push the market up, that is good deal. Fred, how will I see that now the banks have made a decision to push the market up? This is where I will see. The smart money indicator will show you something. I think you're going to be seeing it a lot of time to show you change of character. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me go back to my chart, my whiteboard. My whiteboard is this one, okay? You see clearly. The banks are saying if the market was coming down like this, okay, breaking structures. Where was the structure? Where was the structure being broken? I seeing this BOS. 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 Now, then comes here and then does a BOS. Good. The market is going down. We avoid at all costs. Then out of the blue, we see something like this. See, something like this. Come. Wow. Okay. And then it comes and then does this. Wow. Wow. That is a sign that the bank has decided to go, that we are pushing this coin up. What will the indicator show you? The indicator will show you something like this. Blue, no, green, change of character. Change of what? Character. COH, CHO, trade along with them. Guys, we just trade along with the banks, not opposing their decision. If we can trade like this, we are going to make massive amounts of money. Okay? Okay, now let's go. Let's go to the charts. I want now to go to the charts and I show you the things I'm talking about. Now see, ladies and gentlemen, you see, something here. I want you to see something good. I want you to see something here. Now watch. The market, like you can see here. Okay, the chart I'm observing is Cortex. Okay. Now, like you can see, the market had change of character in red. This was a warning that the market is going to go down. Now, change of character in red is a warning that, man, this thing is going to go down. But now we just confirm that it's going to go down by a break, by one. The price, once there is a change of character, the price should not go back to where it was before. Are you seeing it? So it, after changing the character, it came up to here. Then it moved down. When it moved down, are you seeing it? The price did what we call a red break of structure. This is showing you that the trend is going down. If just one person can be in position to know that this is a downtrend, okay, out of this training, I would tap my chest and say, wow, I've done a good job today. Now, if I see red break of structure, I tell myself, no, I'm avoiding this market until I get confirmations that it's going up. So the banks are driving the market down. So break of structure in red goes up a little bit, doesn't reach where it was. Then another break of structure in red. You get it? It goes a little bit, doesn't go where it was before. Then another break of structure in red. You get it? Eh? And now we expect this market not to go beyond where it was. But this time around, it moved beyond this level. So the indicator will show you green change of character. Are you getting me? The things, the indicator will show, okay, are you seeing what has just happened? It's like the bulls are cooking something. So this is a yellow. It's like telling me, all along I've been avoiding. I'm not entering, man. You get it? But now, it's showing here I should get ready. These things most likely going to change the move. Now, this is yellow. Let me change this to yellow. Let me change this to yellow. Yellow light. I think that change of character is showing yellow. Now, the condition for this to count, for this to count, one, I think, for this to count, one, this price after changing character, the price should not come up to this level where it was before that change of character. Now, when the price came back, it came back up to here. I saying here, I saying up to here. It never went up to here. That is wow. Another confirmation that the prices are going to go up. What should I paint that? That is a that is a what? That is another yellow line. Okay. Now, what makes me to confirm that the prices are now going to go up? Now I'm trying to give us a green. Now, once the price go never reaches down here, the prices have to go and move beyond that high, which made a change of what? A change of character. Then it creates a break of structure. I think this created a break of, there was a break of structure. Wow, break of structure. Now that is green light, showing you that guys, it's now time we enter the trade. It's now time we enter the what? We enter the trade. So that break of structure. So the break of structure. Wow. Now it is an indication that guys, the market has changed the trend. Where are we now? We are in an uptrend. What should we do? Tell the robot to buy. Let me know if people have heard that. Even if just someone hears that alone, okay, and then understand it. That's enough for me. Give me a thumbs up, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you have just heard that. Right. If you have confirmed that when I see one change of character in a downtrend, I see change of character. Now this depends on which time frame you're trading with. For me, I prefer trading with 1 hour time frame, and I make entries on 15 minutes. Other people will analyze their charts on 1 day. You get it? So you meet someone and their charts on 1 day. For them, they are okay with waiting for days to get an entry, and they are waiting for what? For days for their trade to work out, to sell. You get it? But for me, I wait for hours. That's why I analyze the 1 hour chart. You get it? Eh? Now, depending on the time frame you're using, even if it's a 15-minute time frame, or even if it's a 1 hour time frame, as long as I'm seeing an uptrend, I'm going to show you, okay, where to enter from when it's an uptrend. I'm going to show you. In an uptrend, please buy, okay? But in a downtrend, please don't buy, okay? Then when we are in an downtrend, what do? The market is going down. I wait for one yellow light. The yellow light is a change of character. Green, change of character, yellow. Then the green light is one. The is the break of structure. Green break of structure is an indication that guys we are going up, and it's true shall go up. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the charts again, and then I show you where we enter from. But before we do that, I'm just going to go. I'm going to go to the charts, and I'll be asking you questions. Okay. And one, I want to examine our knowledge. Do we know? Can we now identify the trend? Okay. Two, I'll be asking you, should we enter or don't enter? Then I'm in the charts now, guys. Back in the charts, we have more time. Okay. So let me open this. Let me open this. I go to where the market is. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. According to the way you see this chart, okay, what is a trend?
Downtrend.
Why have you said it's a downtrend?
Because it has exceeded the red line and moves down.
No, we didn't say about red lines. Give me another reason. What is another reason? We said, how do we know that it's a downtrend? We said we shall see red break of structures. Are you getting me? We say this like this. I think red break of structure. I think breaking structures in red. This that is a characteristic of downtrend. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Now I'm asking another question. Should we trade this coin now or we should not?
We
Should we
shouldn't
tell our
trade it
robot
now
why?
because apparently the market is still going down and we haven't seen any change of character that shows that it is now going in the uptrend.
Okay, wonderful. Even if it's just one person who has got that, for me, I'll count my day profitable. You get it? Until you see another change of character in green. Now that change of character in green is just warning you that hey guys, you should get ready. The market is going to what? To go up. Then if now that most times there is a change of character in green, in green, but later on there is another change of character in red, and the market continues to go down. That's why we don't enter just because we saw a change of character in green. No, we enter because we have seen a change of character accompanied by a green break of structure. That's when we shall what? Enter. My friend, you will enjoy the trade and then you will enjoy and then you go out with ease. Okay? Now, let me go to another chart. Go to another chart. Okay, ONG. My friends, tell me what's happening. Should we enter? What? Okay, first of all, what is the trend?
It's uptrend because I can see the green is rising up.
It's uptrend.
We are still in a downtrend because we haven't seen a break of structure. Like we haven't seen a change of structure in a green color.
Wonderful. Now this one, I'll really have interest in this. Yes, we are in downtrend, like you can see BOS in red. I think change of character, then BOS downtrend. But again, there was a change of character in green. Are you getting me? Now I'll all then what happened? The condition is that this price after changing the character should not go back to these levels. If it like now it has come up to here, it has not come up to these levels. Wow, that is good. Now the only thing I'm waiting for is that the price of this should go beyond these levels and break. If I see a green break of structure around here, that's when I'll enter this trade. You get it? I'll tell my robot to buy. Why? The market has changed the character and it has confirmed to us that this thing is now going up. The banks have decided to push this coin up. You get it? So this one has already given us a yellow flag. Now we are just waiting for a greeny light and then we tell the robot to enter. Now, where do we enter from? Okay, now to confirm this, let me open another trade. Because for me, I am this guy who trains with practice. Yes, my friends, what's happening with this DEXE? How can tell me? What is the trend? What is the trend?
It is
The
a
trend is
downtrend.
still downtrend.
Downtrend. Why are you saying it's a downtrend?
Because it has formed a vertical structure in red.
It is forming, it's breaking structures in red. You get it? How do I get out of this? Now, should we trade that coin?
No.
No, why? The banks are pushing the market down. You've been floating loss. You get it? So until
Yeah.
we get another maybe change of character around here, the market comes back around here and then it gets a break of structure. That's when we enter. Good. I'm happy that we can now understand. We are using just one more minute. And then I love this coin Troy. Let us see what's happening with it. What's happening with the Troy, my friends? My fellow analysts. With the Troy.
Since we are seeing the ready break of structure, it means the market is still in the downtrend and we are not supposed to enter any trade in this state.
Market is going down. Troy is still going down until it changes. Wonderful. Now I'm going to, because it's already now in downtrend, okay, we cannot enter. Let me go in what? In situations where we were in an uptrend. You get it? Something like this. Are you seeing it? And then you see. So Troy was in downtrend, like you can see. This is what I was trying to show you. Troy was in downtrend, breaking structures in red. You saw? Have you seen that? Breaking structures in red.
Yes.
Breaking structures in red. Okay, let me use. Should I use this example? Okay. Okay, let me use this one. Breaking structures in red. The first indication we said. For us to confirm that now it's an uptrend one, there should be a change of what? Change of character. So then the market should not go below where it was, and then should come somewhere up there and then break a structure. Then you're saying Fed should enter. Okay. Now we should enter from where? What you do, okay, get this from me. Even if you just understand this, that's enough. What you should do, okay, that move that broke the structure, okay, and which, because after changing the character, we ended here, and then we came down, not reaching here, and then we broke the structure, and we moved up to here. Are you seeing it? That move, that made the move that made us to break the structure, created for us a trading zone. Get this from me. Created for us a what? A trading zone. Where is the trading zone? Let me get my what? Let me get the horizontal line. Horizontal line is here. It created for us a trading zone. A trading zone is from up there, okay, to down here. From that lowest, that was a trading zone. Okay. Now now this makes the zone of our trading. Okay. So all you have to do is one, identify where is the demand. Okay. Where is the what? Where is the demand? Now I'm introducing you to a concept called demand and supply. Now, if you want to buy, okay, you buy in a zone where other people are buying from. If you want to sell, you should sell in a zone where other people are selling from. You get it? Now we have created our zone. Now there is a demand zone and supply zone. But I want us to first focus on the demand zone. Now the demand zone is that zone. Let me make it here. Okay. Let me first draw it for you here. Now, when you look at the move, okay. Let's say this was a what? This was a retracement. Let me show you in red. This was a retracement. If you just understand this smart money thing, even if we get a green candle like this, I get me, then we start going up, and then we break somewhere there. somewhere there we have we have we have broken the structure. Okay, that's what I'm meaning. Somewhere here we have break of structure. Okay, now I want us to focus on the last candle below. Okay, the candle that made the lowest point down. So if we are to identify it from this example, it's this candle because its wick went the lowest. Okay, yeah, that is the candle. This one. Now, let me. This is the candle. This one. Now, what I will do is simple to draw. Let me draw this in yellow such that you understand. All I need to do is to get the topmost point of that candle. The topmost point is that up and this. Now this, I think this zone is what I'm calling the demand zone. This Z demand zone. Now the banks will place their orders there. As long as we revisit that zone, the banks will buy, and then we take profit before reaching the high of that break of structure. Now we shall take profit from here up to here before reaching. Tell your robot to take profit in between this. Let me now go to the chart. Okay. Okay, I've showed you that we have created a demand zone. Now I'm going to identify the candle, the lowest candle. Okay, in that, where are we? Yes. Where are we? We saw a break of structure. That was a break of structure. This one. This one was a break of structure. Let me turn this in yellow such that you can see it more clearly. Put it in yellow. I think this break of structure, and now we are identifying the lowest point where that break of structure originated from. That was the lowest candle. Now this time around it's yellow. Man, it's red. Now don't just say it is yellow. No, it's red or gray. No, it as long as it's the lowest point. Now I'm going to take note of this and this. Okay, the top of that can and the bottom of that can. Okay, and then I draw a demand zone. I always use this rectangle, and then I draw a demand zone like that. Now, when I draw the demand zone, 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 like you see this. If you just learn this, you're good to go. Then that is the demand zone. You get it? People will put their orders in that demand zone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell my robot to buy at the top of the zone. So I'll tell my robot to buy at the top of the zone like this. So I'll preset at that level. And then I tell my robot to take profit before reaching the high. You get it? Before reaching the highs of this. Why? Sometimes some trades will fail to break the structure. You get it? And that's what happened. Now what happened is this. If I'm just making an assumption that we are up here, and then I'm telling the robot, please, the demand zone is down. So please buy when you're in the demand zone. Now the robot came, bought, I think, and this is the candle that made it to buy. Then the thing continued to go down. Yes, fine. There we were making. If I had preset that, I would be making my margin calls, and then once it comes up and then tries to sweep this high, you'll see a 2.3%. But along the way, you would realize that the market there was a change of structure. We could not go up there, and then we broke the structure. I think there's another break of structure. then we went down. I'm sure I went down. Yeah, I went down. But at least you would have what? You would have, if you are following this, if you are following this, you would have bought and then you would have taken a percentage. You get like a 2%, and then the market. Once you would see this, you would tell your robot, no, don't expect much because there was a change of character. More likely the market is going to continue going down. You get it? So it's like you can be seeing what's happening. What are the smart money guys cooking? You get it? Mm-hmm. Now, what are we waiting for is another change of character. There was a change of character here. You get it? Wonderful. Another change of character, then accompanied by a break of structure. Another break of structure was here. Okay? So then I go down to identify in this break of structure. In this break of structure, where was that? What was the lowest candle? The lowest candle was this one. Lowest candle was this one, the red. So I come and draw the demand zone. The demand zone is here. The demand zone is here. Okay? The demand zone is here. Demand zone. There is a demand zone. The demand zone is there. So it's like I'm trying to tell my robot to buy in the demand zone. Wow. What happened here was now crazy. So that is a demand zone. Okay? Now, being a demand zone, all I need is the price to revisit the demand zone. The price to revisit the demand zone. Now, if the trend is still going up, I will see the prices revisiting the demand zone and then going up. But what happened this time around, it was really very crazy. The price went up, then it made another change of structure, change of character somewhere here, and then we had a very big break. So if I'd seen that there was a change of character up there, then I would not go into this trade. Are you getting me? So, like, the thing keeps on warning you. If anything has to happen, surely it cannot just happen. Okay? If I see a change of character up there, then I'll say no. The thing is going to go down. Okay? Then it went down. So I wait for another opportunity.
So it means if there is any change of character up like this one which you have just shown us, we just have to
Uh-huh.
leave it. Because
Yeah,
like
just leave
yeah.
it. Yeah.
So
Just
what
leave it.
happens what happens in case of this one? Because you just said already you said and there is change of character up. This one it can cause floating or
Yeah,
what is the difference here?
it can cause the floating. In case you set your robot, you get it. In case you
Mm-hmm.
set your robot to buy at this level,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you and then this happens, okay. It means the robot will buy, okay, and make margin calls of around what? This was really very crazy. You'll be in a floating loss of around 42. Now, to avoid that, most times what I do, okay, I may not preset, okay, but what I'll do, I will know that, hey, I'm entering around these levels, okay. Let me first put it in another shade around these levels, such that when the market revisit those levels, I see. And now I go to the 15 time frame, 15-minute time frame. I go to the 15-minute time frame and I see what's happening at the 15-minute time frame around those levels. If I don't see, eh, if I don't see something like an engulfing bar or a dodge around that level, I know that this thing is what is going to go down. Like you can see, even 15 minutes, this was a good uptrend, but then later on we saw a break of structure, when a change of character. Then yes, there was a change of character, and that's why I tell you, change of character not accompanied by break of structure is what is not good. But then we saw break of structure, and then we continued going down. So 15 minutes would have told you already that, man, we are going what? We are going down. Well, let's look at another example. That was a crazy move.
So in case something like that happens, can I just, and I'm already on my phone already set, can I just change within like 5 to 10 minutes?
Or if you had set that trade, okay,
Uh,
and you're telling the robot to buy for you at that price,
uh,
okay, then what you do, you what you stop, you go to the trade and then pause. You get it,
yeah.
You
If
pause.
you pause the trade, there is no floating.
Right,
Cannot.
it won't buy. You get
Uh,
it.
mm,
If you pause the trade,
it
the
won't
robot
buy.
won't buy for you. So you just wait for another opportunity. Understand?
So
That's why you should
if it
you should
has
be
buy,
eh?
if the robot has buy, if I said, and I have
If
like,
the
yeah,
if if the robot has bought,
yeah.
you get it. Now what you do, you just accept and then be in a floating loss. You get it.
Ah,
Yes. There you accept and be in a floating loss. Okay? Until the
yeah.
market now finally reverses back. But what I'm trying to show you is you should fight as much as you can not to be in floating what? In floating loss. What to make you be in floating loss? One, mm, buying when the bank guys are dictating that the market goes down. Two is for you not to buy at the right time. Our time is almost up. I really want I really wanted us to have more time, but
My question is,
yes,
my
what's the
question
question?
is,
Mm.
which one is better when you encounter such a situation and
Mm.
you go to the trade, there is an option of pausing and also deactivating the margin call. So there is an option of deactivating the margin call and pausing. Which one is better, deactivating the margin call or pausing the trade? Thank you.
Okay. Now, that one really depends on you. Okay. If you set a very big margin call going down, you would say, let me activate the margin calls and then I be buying as we are sloping. But but for me, I really like eh, that. Let me have my money, okay, and then I identify another trade with that money instead of buying when the things are continuously going down. That is according to me. But you might say that, I know, for me, let me be buying as the coin is going down, such that I can be selling as the coin goes up. You get it? Yeah, for me, I'll do that. I'll deactivate the margin calls, and then I leave my money. Let's say with my $100, the robot has entered with $20. You get it? Then I have my $80 with me. Then I can be playing around with my $80 as that other coin is recovering. You get it? So that decision really depends on you and what you want to do with the market. Okay. Now, but at least you be knowing that this coin is going down and it is continuously still going down. That's why this smart money guy is good, because it will show you what's happening in the market and what has happened. Let us identify other trend, other things. Now I've showed you the I'm going now. I'm just going to use another 10 minutes. Okay, 10 to 15 minutes, and I show you something else. Okay, I've showed you where to enter from. Then I'm going also to show you another option, because the first option was to use the demand zone. Now I have to tell you how to use the fair value gap, FVG, fair value gap. Now, fair value gap, okay? What is fair value gap? Now, as the market moves, okay? As the market moves, fair value gaps are also good points to enter. Let me show you this. Now, sometimes you may set the, you may set at the, you might set at the, you might set at the demand zone, and the prices never come back to the demand zone. But at least they'll come back somewhere, and then they go up. Now I want us to identify that somewhere where to, and then it goes up. Okay. Now this is it. This somewhere is called fair value gap. Now I like I've told you, don't just say break of structure and you enter. No. When you say break of structure,
Excuse me,
please.
we are not seeing your screen, sir.
Oh, sorry. You have wasted some minutes. Sorry. Okay, let me show you. Show you one more time. Okay. Now you can see my screen, not so? Good.
Yes, we can see now.
Okay. I'm talking about fair value gap. Okay. I was telling you that sometimes the market can come. Okay. Let me show you. It can come. Come like that. Then an uptrend like this, like that. Now I want to tell you. Let's say this was the market. There was a break of structure here. BOS. Now, like from the example I've told you that the market will have to revisit somewhere down here, okay? And we've drawn that as demand zone. The market will have to revisit. But now sometimes the market doesn't come up to this zone. You get it? It comes up to somewhere around here, and then you continue going up. What is there? What do the banks know somewhere around there that makes it to go up without revisiting the demand zone? It is called fair value gap. So we should also know that, such that we tap those fair value gaps. You get it? And then money, even if the market doesn't revisit the demand zone. What is a fair value gap? There is always a gap around here called the fair value gap. How do I identify it? You see clearly. Say clearly, guys. You will see when the market is moving up, okay, when the market is moving up, it has candles. You see? Now it has, there will be that big candle. There will be that big candle. There will always be that impulsive candle. Whose other candle? It can be this candle. But whose other candles? The previous. I'm trying to mean. Let me name these candles for you so that you can. This is candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, candle 4. Now, what is the big candle? The big candle is the candle 3. Candle 3. Okay. Now, candle 3 has a body. You see the body? The whole of that. This is a body of that candle. Let me write it in green, such that I don't confuse you. In green. Now that's the body of that candle. Now, If the body of that candle is not completely covered by the wicks of candle 3 and candle 4, eh? Like you see, the wick of candle 4 is ending here on that body. Then the wick of candle 2 is ending here on that body. Okay? So at the end of the day, it is creating a gap. I think this gap, let me shade it in what? Let me shade it in yellow. I think this gap, I think this gap. This, this, this. That is a gap. So the smart money guys, the banks love identifying those gaps. And now the market will come and revisit that gap and continues going up. So if someone had set maybe their trades in this zone, they would have missed a trade simply because the market never visited back the demand zone, just revisited the fair value gap and then continued going down. So this is the demand zone. This is a fair value gap. So you have to be in position to identify the two. Okay. Now let's go to the charts faster, and I show you this. Let's go to the gaps, to the charts faster, and I'll show you this. And I show you this. Okay. Now you see. Now you see. Okay. Now I think, wonderful. This is a very good example. We had a change of character, this one, the warning. Then we had a the green light, BOS, break of structure, wonderful. Now I want to paint this in green. Now that's a green light showing us, guys, we are ready. The market is going up. Now, what is that? We want to identify, okay, the candle that made us to break the structure, the lowest, such that we paint a demand zone. The demand zone, the demand zone is there. So we draw the demand zone, the demand zone, the demand zone. This time around the prices revisited the demand zone. I think the prices revisited the demand zone. So you're telling the robot, yes, Mr. Robot, please kindly what? Kindly buy at the demand zone. So you'll be setting your trades, buy at the demand zone and take profit before reaching the top of that break of structure. So I'll tell my robot to take maybe a 3%. Okay, I'll take my robot to take maybe 3%, or even a 5%, or even a 6. So okay, it depends on what you want. Okay. Now you see the market came, bought, I think it made us to enter, and then it moved up to target something like a 5%. That was nice. Okay. But sometimes the market may not revisit the demand zone, but it ends somewhere there. Where is that? They are there. Now, are you saying if I'm to view, this was the candle that broke the structure, but somewhere there I identify a candle whose the wicks of the candle before the candle after doesn't meet, creating a gap. Is there anything here? Now this candle, if I'm to take this candle, you will see that the candle here and the candle, yes, there's a gap, some small gap. You look at this. Look at this. This is a candle, I think, and then this is the top of that candle. So there was, I want to shade this yellow such that you can see it clearly. Okay, let me shade it yellow. So there was that gap. There was this fair value gap. The week of this, I think. We have like 5 minutes. I don't know. So if I'm to extend this, it shows something like a fair value gap. Okay, if you can draw it perfectly, the market will most of the time prefer coming back to that fair value gap and then it continues. Like you can see, no, it didn't reach it very well. If we had put a trade around here and then you take profit before, it didn't hit it properly well. You get it? It didn't hit it because I expected to come down there and then make our robot to buy and then goes up again, which is okay. But the rule of thumb, taking profit, guys, let me open my video and I'll show you this. Show you. The rule of thumb is one. If you want to tell your robot to take profit, your robot should not take profit beyond the high of that break of structure. You know why I see people making that? That you, because you're seeing that the market is breaking structures upwards, you really believe that we are going to see another break of structure up there. No trend will last forever. Sometimes we come trying to break the structure and we fail, and then we realize another change of character making us confirm. Yet you were in a profit of maybe 5%. Because you are targeting up, you're targeting a 10%, and you enter in a floating loss, which you would have taken maybe 3%, and you wait for another opportunity. You get it? You should not be greedy. If you're to make big money from this, don't be greedy. So you should always use the trading zone. Okay? And the trading zone is that zone, okay. The trading zone is that zone between the demand zone and the high of that break of what? Break of structure. Okay. Let us identify others. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Yes. Like I love you. Bye. Okay, I'm coming and we pray. Okay. Now this is it, guys. You see clearly. There was there was a break of structure here. Okay. Yes, there was a break of structure here. Now, what is that move that made us break the structure? Okay, the move started from here. So I think it was at a what? At the demand zone, the previous demand zone, meaning the market is continuously respecting that demand zone. You getting it? And then you can either draw another demand zone or not. But what I want us to identify is a fair value gap. Is there any candle within these candles where its body is not covered? If I try to compare this candle, this body, it's almost covered. How about this one? Is the previous covering the below? Yes, this one. This one, the previous is this one. All that is okay. There was no fair value gap around here. You get it? How about this? So still you have to what? There is no. Can we get something which has the fair value gap? Mm, okay. Let us analyze another coin. Nairo, I love Nairo so much. Currently, as you speak, Nairo is in what? Nairo was in downtrend according to this time frame. As in downtrend, we saw a break of structure, change of character, and break of structure. So all I want to do is to wait. Okay. There was a change of character and break of what? break of structure somewhere here. So what is that candle that made us to break the structure? The lowest candle was this one. What's this one? This one. Okay. Then I will draw my demand zone. I draw my demand zone. My demand zone. And I take profit before reaching. Before reaching. So this was really small. Why? Because we're in a smaller time frame. Now, smaller time frame is a little bit tricky to trade with. Why? It will give you a lot of signals. Okay, to give you a lot of signals, but small percentages. You get it, eh? And then you take like a 1%, 2%, because to give you very many signals, but it will have lower percentages. So that's why it's really a little bit tricky to trade with what? With smaller time frame. But I wanted us to identify the fair value gap, such that at least you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, let's go to cutting and I see what's happening with cutting. Okay. Cutting is still in a downtrend. That is still in a downtrend. Like this was a fair value gap that I identified. No, this was a demand zone that I identified, and you could see the prices are respecting the demand zone. Come here, then try to go up. But I want, okay, yeah, something like this. Yeah, this is how I was trading. Yes, I think these ones are doing a small time frame. But you can see if the price of cut broke the what the change of character and the break of structure. Now I identify where did that break of structure come from. That means there was, let me remove this. Okay, if I am seeing the market breaking structures, you see, there was a fair value gap. What was the lowest candle here before we broke this structure? The candle was this green. So I will now I think I will put set my trades around there. Let me first move this one. Now once I tell my robot that, hey, please, Mr. Robot, buy when the price is, I say go up there, buy when the price is revisit this. I think there was a revisiting, and then I take profit before reaching that 4%. So I think the robot bought and then we sold. That was a good trade. Now I wait for another break of structure in case there is. Yes, there was. Where was the break of structure? Another break of structure was this one. Now you see, another break of structure was this one. So I identify the candle before that break of structure. The candle before that break of structure was this one. So like you're trading like this. Candle before that break of structure, the lowest candle was this one. You see this ready candle? Then I'm going to draw a demand zone on that candle. Wow, that was a demand zone. You see? I want to remove this one such that we focus on this newer one. Now that was a demand zone. But this is a good example. But you realize that the market broke another structure, I think, before reaching back to this demand zone. I'm finishing. Before reaching before going back to that demand zone. So what happened? The the bulls identify a fair value gap. You get it? Where was the fair value gap? The fair value gap was this one. You see this? This. I think the candle before its tip was here. I think then the candle after its tip was here. Now it's creating a gap here. Now the smart money guys will create orders within this gap. Let me show you. Let me try to draw that gap. Gap. The gap. The gap is this one. Gap is that one. Wow. Wonderful gap. How do you know that is a gap? I said to create the fair value gap, I tap on the top of the candle before and the top of the candle after, and then. So I'll tell my robot that, hey, Mr. Robot, okay, take a trade at the tip of that fair value gap, and then take profit before reaching the tip of the what? The tip of that move that broke the structure. So I would make something like what? Something like 2.4%. And you see the candles, yes, for people who had placed their orders, this is another good example. People who would have placed their orders at the demand zone. I think this is a demand zone. This is a demand zone. I think the demand zone. This is a demand zone. Then they would be targeting bigger percentage like 6%, but their trades never failed. The market never went back there, the demand zone. Are you getting me? But people who had placed their orders in the fair value gap, yes, they took small percentage. They took small percentage. Let's say 2% surely, but at least their orders were filled. You get it? So if you can identify the fair value gap, use the fair value gap. Okay, if you can identify the demand zone, then use the demand zone and make sure that your robot uses that. Now we saw another break of structure. Where are the break of structure? This is the break of. Now, like we are following the trend. We are trading alongside the trend. You get it? Until maybe there is a change. There is a change in a trend, because no trend will last forever. Then I've seen another. Let me remove this. I've seen another break of structure. Well, the break of structure was this one. Now, what was the lowest end of that? I'm drawing a fair value. The demand zone is this one. I think the demand zone is this. The demand zone was that. Actually, 1 hour time frame is good. Then where is the fair value gap? The fair value gap is on this candle. Are you seeing this candle? This candle, this one. This was because the candle before it ends here and the candle after it ends here. So I would say, let me open a fair value gap around here. Candle before and after. Then I push. Are you seeing it? Then I'll place my order because the thing is in an uptrend. I'm telling my robot that buy at the beginning of the fair value gap, take a profit before reaching the tip of the candle before. So I would have taken maybe what, a 1.5, before reaching, because the tip is this. I would have taken maybe 1.5. Then the person who has placed their orders, depending on the what, on the demand zone, they have taken maybe a 3. You get it? So both people who had put their orders in the fair value gap and those who had put their orders in the demand zone, they all got filled up. The one who had put their order in the demand zone made a bigger percentage, and the one who put their orders in the what? In the fair value gap made a small percentage. But they all made money. Now I wait and I see, is there any other break of structure? Okay. Now what I saw later was a change of character. I think change of character, that means the move is getting done. Hmm? The move is getting what? Getting done. Until now you see, yes, we came down. Maybe we feel the market filled some orders down there and then it came up. Hmm? But now we started seeing break of structures in in red, meaning the market was going down. You get it? Eh? So I think I've really done my great work to help us understand these things, but I'm sure you may not get all of them in the first exposure. As you look through the charts, you get it. As you look through the charts, you'll be in position to to identify the fair value gap and the demand zone. Okay, and then you make your wonderful trades. And with practice, you what you will know how to use this smart money
I
concept.
have a question.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of that specific indicator that you are using to be able to label the red break of structure, the change of character?
Oh yeah, you share a screen. Share a screen, and I show you. I think I've talked for 1 hour and 30 minutes. I feel I need the rest, but it's okay. I'll share your screen and I'll show you. I think you're the last.
Okay.
Okay, in case maybe there's any other question, I will handle. But share your screen. Mm-hmm. Share your screen. You go to your chat.
Go to
Go
my
to
chart.
yeah, trading view.
Okay.
Go to trading view. Mm-hmm. Go to trading view. Mm-hmm. Go to the chart. Mm-hmm. So we have 3 indicators on your chart. And again, I'm not seeing
Yeah.
them. You click on that 3. It must be
On
there.
the
On the 3.
okay.
Uh-huh. Let us first. Okay. Click on that volume. Let us remove the volume. Let us first remove the volume. Click on that volume. I think vol. Click on that word vol and then we delete. First click on the word vol.
Yes, I'm seeing volume.
Uh-huh. No. Click in the word. Click in the word. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, let us click in the Bollinger Bands. That BB, like the volume is
This is the
getting us.
notification it brings, no volume data.
Okay, now click. I want to click back. Click in the middle of the chart, and
The
then we proceed.
orange bands. These
Click
ones?
in the BB. The BB. BB. Mm, I think what I want us to create. I think there's Alma. Then there is BB 20 SAM close to. Hmm? Let's remove that.
In the middle
The one in the
of
one below.
the chart.
Uh-huh. Click in the middle of the chart. Mm-hmm. Mm. Are you there now? Is it my network? Can you guys hear me? Mm.
Bibi.
Let me see. Mm. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. I'm not seeing you sharing your screen. I don't know what's the problem. Guys, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Is our brother sharing the screen? Mm, he's not. Okay. Now, okay, let me just go back and show you where I used to get that indicator in case someone is having a similar. I wanted him to tap just the words, the indicator, and then there's that button that deletes. Hmm? Tap there and then delete. Now, for you to get the indicator, you come here, you come on where you get indicators, then you say indicators, and then you look for technical indicators, and then you look for for the thing called what? The smart money. Smart money. Now, once you click in smart money, the indicator will come. Sometimes you may need to do some sometimes you may need to do some settings. So you click in the setting button, and then you go to inputs, and then tick show internal structures, show. Then show swing here, you show. Then show strong weeks and lows, you can show. Then intervals, okay. Then equality low, high, you tick that. Thresholds. Then you can even tick these ones. Then premium zone and demand zone, you can put them. So you have an indicator like this. You get it? You have an indicator like this. So ladies and gentlemen, surely allow me to have a break. I think I'll meet you again next, yeah, when? Friday, when? Tuesday. Tuesday is when I will meet you. Okay, but I want us to practice, eh? Practice. As long as you can practice, you make good trades, okay? Okay. As a reminder, the small time frame will give you a lot of signals, but it will give you small percentages. Then the bigger time frame will give you a few signals, but it will give you bigger percentages. You get it? Yeah. So 1 hour is okay. So if you are trading with the 1 hour chart, it's okay. Okay. Have a good night, good day, and have a nice weekend. I think we are not meeting over the weekend. Okay. Okay. Meet again on Tuesday for practice. May God bless you and keep you. Amen.